talk a lot of shit, Olga. You'll make a good criminal defense attorney. That's what my professor said to me when I graduated from Georgetown Law School. He had supervised me for a year while I was a student attorney. My first job as a trial attorney was one of 8 lawyers starting a new public defender office. Our name was the Bronx Defenders. The first time entering Bronx Criminal Court arraignment part, my heart was racing, I stopped breathing. It was the size of a high school gymnasium. The ceilings were 40 to 50 feet high. There was a table for the prosecution and a table for the defense, but there were no seats. I walked up to the court officer and I said, where do the attorneys sit down? Chuckled, checked me out from head to toe, had my nicest navy blue Tahiri suit, put a little extra effort into my hair. There's no time for sitting down. There's too many cases. You got to keep it moving. You one of those new defenders? I said, yes, I am. Over in that table is where the defense sits down. In the metal bin is where the complaints are. I made my way over there. Picked up my first case. It was a robbery in the first degree. My heart went up to my throat. Went over to the other court officer, took out my corrections ID. My heart was, the ID was trembling. I showed it to him. He winked at me, took a big step back, opened the heavy metal door, walked in, stopped. It smelled like urine, it smelled like feces, it smelled like vomit. Kept walking into the back, they cackled in the back. Hey, are you my attorney? Hey, mommy, can you represent me? Manuel? Manuel Cisneros? Manuel Cisneros. Sí, señorita, that's me. Jenny, my supervisor, kept yelling at me, Olga, you have to take more cases. You can't only do one case in the whole arraignment shift. I took more files, but they all went under Manuel's folder. Finally, I put his case up to be heard. Prosecution. Your Honor, this is a robbery in the first degree. He should get at least $20,000 bail. Counsel, would you like to be heard? I had my hand on Manuel's back. Yes, Judge. Mr. Cisneros has never been arrested. He has no criminal record. Judge, he's going to fight this case. He should be released on his own recognizance. Your Honor, he is innocent. Counsel, we're here for bail. We're not here for, this is not a trial. I don't want to hear anything on guilt or innocence. Yes, Judge. Your Honor, I verified his employment. I've spoken to his employer. He's a legal permanent resident for 7 years. Judge, he's married. He has children. He can't support his family if he's at Rikers Island. Judge, his mother is here. Judge, his wife is here. When I said that, his wife stood up. Wife number 2 stood up. Manuel and I looked at each other, put our heads down. The courtroom erupted in laughter. So, Judge, he clearly has strong ties to the community. The judge said to me, Counsel, can you make $1,000 bail? Tears were forming on the corners of my eyes. My voice was about to crack. Judge, my client has communicated to me that he can make no bail. Judge, this is my very first arraignment. If you don't release him on his own recognizance, I'm going to cry in this courtroom. Your Honor, moreover, he's going to fight this case, and he's an innocent man. Bang, bang, bang went the gavel. Counsel, if you say innocent one more time during bail in my courtroom, I will hold you in contempt. Do you understand? Yes, Judge. Mr. Cisneros, you're released on your own recognizance. 3 years later, I walked into arraignments, and waiting for me is a complaint of Shay. She's been a client of mine in the past. The charges are solicitation. She has a rap sheet of over 30 pages for prostitution. I go up to the court officer, to the pens. I don't show him my corrections ID. I wink my eye at him. Go right into the pens, and I put her case right up for arraignments. The assistant district attorney wants her to do community service. The judge wants her to do time in jail. I have my hand on her back. I'm looking at the complaint. I say, Your Honor, if you look at the allegations in this complaint, I would submit to the court that I'm not saying they're true, but if we, for a minute, say that they are true, the allegations are that she offered to perform oral sex in exchange for $5. Judge, I submit to the court that that is community service. Oral sex In exchange for $5, Judge, you can't get more community service. Bang, bang, bang went the gavel. I went up, I got asked to step up to the bench. I got yelled at by the judge. When I came back to the defense table, the judge offered Shay time served. She got time served and she walked out. The following day, I got called to Robin, the director's office of Bronx Defenders. I heard that shit that you pulled in the court yesterday. Am I in trouble? No, I should give you a raise for that.